Okay, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the Bowers & Wilkins Wedge. Obvious why they've called this one a wedge, to be fair. Looking very much like a wedge at the moment. My camera's struggling to focus on it, actually, which is a bit annoying. Hopefully it sorts that problem out in a minute or so. This speaker retails for £900 here in the UK at the moment, going at 240 watt output power. Which is quite a bit more than the Marshall we just reviewed, but not the 900 watt of the Duvialet Phantom reactor thing we've done as well. This can connect through AirPlay or Wi-Fi, so effectively like a home speaker. 6.5 kilos, so you can tell that there's a lot of kit going on in here, a lot of drivers, big magnets, all of that, which is what we want, especially for a home speaker where it doesn't have to be portable anyway. No one really cares how heavy it is. We've got 2 tweeters, 2 mid-range speakers, and 1 woofer in here. So we're going to have a bit of the bass, but also the all-important mid-range and tweeters, so we're not missing out any half of the music, and that really reflects into the frequency range where we've got 35 hertz all the way up to 28,000 hertz, which really reflects there. You're going to get the lows of the lows and the highs of the highs as well. Yeah, compare that to the Marshall where you're getting 50 to 20,000, so 35 to 28 or 50 to 20, so you're getting a much wider range, literally either way of the music with this. So that's where you're paying a bit of that money for, I guess. Design-wise, it is very unique. You've got a touchscreen thing at the top here, just some very simple controls, but it does look quite nice. And then weirdly, the best bit of this almost is the wood, like literally real wood on the back. Really nice, like dark, grainy wood. And I'm really struggling to pick it up in this light, unfortunately. But it looks really nice on the back, but it's the back, and obviously you never see that. So yeah, I find that a bit weird almost that they haven't carried any of that round to the front somehow. I know obviously due to the design it's going to be a little bit hard, but it would have been nice to just see a little bit of that around the front, because that's going to be up against the wall most of the time and you're basically never going to see that. So yeah, not brilliant. So we're going to test out that 240 watt of output power now. I'm going to be using everything by Diamond Eyes at our normal 80% volume, and then we'll speak about the sound afterwards. Just struggling to connect to it at the moment because I've got so many speakers coming up that it's it's hard to connect to it.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stay, 'cause the flames will burn us back. Thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. You kissed your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, trying the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chasing away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves.
Okay, so that's the sound test. As you would expect from Bowers & Wilkins, not necessarily ear-shatteringly loud, and the bass isn't glass-shatteringly bassy, but it's very good quality overall and a very nice sound coming from this thing. I appreciate the camera can't actually pick it up very well. It doesn't seem to like the shape of this at all. The light just doesn't reflect off it properly. So I'm really struggling to film this in any area of this room. This is the best one that I've found so far. So yeah, I appreciate that. But as far as the sound goes, you're really not missing any quality here, but you maybe are missing volume and bass. I actually preferred the name QB thing, the Muso QB. Bearing in mind it was £100 less, comes with a remote. I think the design is nicer, and actually preferred the sound from that. So maybe something to consider here. It also takes up a lot of space, this speaker, and you can't actually see the best part of it, like the wood at the back. So I've got mixed feelings about it. But yeah, obviously the sound is brilliant, but it's nothing that we don't expect. And obviously at £900, you know that's almost like a given. You're like, yeah, okay, the sound's going to be good. What else is going on? And in the case of this speaker, almost nothing. Like where the name speaker has got all of those controls on the top, the cool remote, the better app, the cooler design, and all of that, like the lights going around the mirrory bit at the bottom, and like where the Duvialet has the bass bits on the side and much better sound. This is kind of just lacking a bit of, why should I buy this over other things? So it wouldn't be something I look into, to be honest, but it depends. It depends what type of person you are. If this type of design is going to go well in your room, then maybe it's more of a fashion statement almost than anything else. But that's my opinion anyway. So if you've got your own, pop them down in the comments and I will reply to you all.